weeks ago, I had an experience where I actually wanted to jump off of it. And every 10 or 15 feet, there was an encouraging message.
His lungs, his ribs were all the way over on his hip. Since Ryland's had the surgery, it's freed him up so much to be able to move and use muscles that he wasn't able to use before.
More senseless destruction, this time right here in our backyard. A flag football league in Spokane Valley is working to repair the field before practices kick off next week because of this. The field's right next to the Berean Bible Church in Spokane Valley, where over the weekend a driver doing donuts just tore up the fields.
Right now on KHQ Local News.
Straight ahead on KHQ Local News 11 at 11, the search continues for a driver who hit an officer's car and led police on a high-speed chase. We'll tell you how that officer is doing tonight. Then a new case is turning cell phones into stun guns.
It feels like an electric blade is hitting you.
We'll show you how the gadget works. But up next, a war hero, a former presidential candidate, and a longtime member of Congress. Senator John McCain passes away after his battle with brain cancer.
Right now, this is Fox First at 10.
Our weather team is putting us under a weather authority alert because the air quality looks absolutely nothing like this. A local business in Colville shared this photo of Lake Heritage showing the beautifully clear view from before fire season. But fast forward to this. Same photographer took the same photo just recently and you can barely make out the water because that smoke is so thick. Good evening. I'm Claire Graham. Haley has the night off. The air quality in Spokane has now reached hazardous levels, and even inside, it's hard not to feel the effects. We've been getting tons of photos all day today with much of the inland Northwest shocked by what we're seeing outside. The smoky haze is blanketing the region from Moses Lake to Spokane and into North Idaho. Let's bring in Ryan Overton in the Weather Center. Ryan, is this smoke sticking around?
I really hope not. Having an impact on me too, Claire. The glasses came out. My contacts were getting fuzzy. It was hurting my eyes. A little bit improved with the glasses on this evening, with the air quality in the hazardous range. That's why we did issue the weather authority alert here in the inland Northwest. Hazardous for Spokane, Coeur d'Alene up into Sandpoint, Colville, Omak, Twisp, down through parts of the Columbia Basin, Yakima, Tri-Cities, Walla Walla. Very high levels of poor air quality there right now, and even into portions of western Montana. Very unhealthy through Libby and Kalispell. The air quality alert will continue through at least Tuesday. Tuesday is when the air quality is supposed to be reevaluated for parts of the inland Northwest, but poor air likely to continue due to the air quality around eastern Washington. What we're going to be watching very closely in the next 24 hours are the winds. They are expected to pick up right now out of the north, directly pulling in the wildfire smoke from British Columbia, but throughout the day tomorrow they'll be out of the northeast with increasing winds, fire danger, red flag warnings also in effect. We'll talk about all that in a few minutes. Claire?
All right, Ryan, thank you. We are following breaking news right now. Spokane Valley firefighters are working to put out a fire at an apartment building on 6th Avenue. Firefighters brought in extra resources just within the last hour because they were worried this fire could spread to some nearby brush. But they've been there ever since it broke out, and they say they have managed to keep this fire contained to one building, although there are multiple units inside it. Firefighters say they don't think anyone has been hurt because they don't think anyone was inside. However, they have not checked yet. At this point, they aren't sure what started this fire because they are still working to completely put it out.